Hello guys and girls, my name is Levitee. Welcome to PSL Week 2, Season 2. Today we're facing my man Thorzak in the Chicago Cubones. Now I'm on a bit of a time crunch, so if this video seems short and a little bit rushed, that's why, because I gotta get this out kind of fast. But like I said, we're facing my man Thorzak. One of the nicest and humblest, if that's a word. One of the nicest guys I've met on the internet. So if like anything happens in the match, like let's say I get hacked out of a loss, don't throw any shade to him or anything. He just doesn't deserve it. But let's go over the team. Yes, he has Thunderous Incarnate, Tangrowth, Alomomola, Rabombi, Drapion, Glalie, Mega Aggron, Dragonite, Hawlucha, Magmortar, Decidueye, Gligar, and Dragonite as his Z-Holder. So a very bulky and offensive team, pretty balanced. I really like his team. The big threats I'm scared of are Mega Aggron can be annoying. Dragonite, of course, is a big threat to any team, especially with Z-moves now. Hawlucha at +2 can kind of rip me apart. Same thing with Thunderous at +2. But that's really it. There's not much I'm really scared of. And I do feel like I have the matchup in this game. So let's go over the team I have. We have Keldeo, Alolan Ninetales, and Alolan Sandslash, Victini, Mandibuzz, and Florges. So let's go in depth of what we're bringing now. So first off, we have Keldeo. Now, Choice Specs Keldeo absolutely just like tears him apart. Gligar dies. Decidueye can take a few hits if it's like Assault Vest bulky. Magmortar dies. Hawlucha doesn't. That dies. Dragonite dies to Icy Wind. Well, it'll live because of multi-skill, but it dies to the next one. Mega Aggron doesn't like taking a Secret Sword. Glalie dies. Drapion doesn't like taking a hit. Rabombi dies. Alomomola. Depends what kind of Alomomola he brings. If he brings physically defensive, then it can take a Secret Sword very well. Tangrowth dies. Actually, I lie. Assault Vest Tangrowth can take hits from this thing very well. And Thunderous dies from Hydro Pump. So, as you can see, Keldeo does a lot of work this match. We're bringing Choice Specs because it just absolutely nukes him with Secret Sword, Hydro Pump, Icy Wind, and Scald. Now, Secret Sword is just there as our main fighting stab, as it hits his team very hard. And then Hydro Pump, of course, because it nukes a lot of things. And Scald, of course, is there if I don't need to click Hydro Pump. I can click Scald, and I don't have to worry about missing my Hydro Pump. And Icy Wind is nice for Dragonite, of course, being times more effective. And it's just good, like, lowering the speed of something. And Decidueye, of course, because I can't touch Decidueye anyway else. I actually want to know if this thing gets, like, Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse. No. Any ghost type attacks? Oh, any dark? Taunt. But I don't think we can really test the Decidueye outside of Icy Wind. But for our EVs, we're running max special attack, 80 SpDef, and 176 speed. Now the 176 allows us to outspeed his slower mons, but since I can outspeed his really fast stuff like Hawlucha and Thunderous Eye, I will not speed them, of course, so I didn't bother putting like max speed EVs. But I basically speed crapped everything Keldeo can outspeed. So the fastest thing that is Gligar. So I will outspeed max speed Gligar. And with this, I decided to run Modest just so I can obliterate everything. And I just put the extra EVs into special defense. So there's Keldeo as our main wall breaker, I guess you could call it. And I named it Stain. If you guys get the nicknames for my entire Pokemon, shout out to you. Me and Thoro watched the same show, but yeah. Next up, we have Alolan Ninetales, holding the Icy Rock with Snow Warning, of course, Freeze Dry, Blizzard, Aurora Veil, and Encore. Ice and Fire are just naturally really good versus him, so I felt like bringing a Hail was very smart of me. Freeze Dry, of course, will hit the Alomomola. Now, the thing that sucks about Alolan Ninetales, though, is it gets hard-walled by Mega Aggron. I don't have anything to touch it. I wish this thing got like Focus Blast or something, Earth Power. That'd be really nice. But Mega Aggron, really annoying for this thing to deal with. Can't really touch it, of course. And we brought Aurora Veil this week for just for Aurora Veil, and then Encore, because if I can maybe find an opportunity where it's Mega Aggron versus Alolan Ninetales, and he predicts me to switch and click Stealth Rocks. If I can Encore him in the rocks, that'll put me in good position. I can get in something like Victini and nuke something, because Victini does nuke him. For EVs, we're running max HP, 248 forward in defense, and 12 in special attack with a bold nature. Now running a bit more bulky thing. Ninetales, this allows us to live a high jump kick very easily. Well, not very easily, from Hawlucha, and I knock him out with a Blizzard, of course. But yeah, like I said, Lucha is pretty scary for me to face, so I decided to run physically defensive. And next up, we have Alolan Ninetales making his debut for the squad. Actually, these three Pokemon are entirely making their debut for the squad. So, like I said with Alolan Ninetales, Ice is very good versus them. So I felt that Alolan Sandslash had a good chance to potentially sweep him here. So we're bringing Icicle Crash, Earthquake, SD, and Protect with the Chople Berry. So Chople Berry will allow us to even live a +2 high jump kick in the Aurora Veil. And we will live a +2 high jump kick naturally without the Aurora Veil. We're not going to live at +2 though. But Icicle Crash is there for our main Ice Stab. Earthquake, of course, lets us hit Mega Aggron. I think at +2, it does around 60 to 70, somewhere around there. I'm not sure. Every has Sword Dance, of course, because this thing can do work if it sets up. And Protect. Now, Protect is there if he brings high jump kick, which I'm hoping he does on Hawlucha. Then I can Protect, and he's going to take Rico from high jump kick. So that's my thought process behind this. And the nice thing about this is I'll live a Protect as well. Or no, I'll live a high jump kick even after I Protect because of the Chople Berry. I mean, if I'm at full health, of course. So that's nice. So we're running max attack, 212 defense, and 44 in speed. Now the speed EVs allow me to outspeed Thunderous Eye if he's timid, which is nice. Of course, in the hail, of course. But if I don't think he even runs max speed Timid Thunderous because it outspeeds like half my team naturally. So there's really no point for him to do that anyway. But I just decided to run it max speed Timid Thunderous just in case he does do that. So this allows me to outspeed that, and 212 defense allows me to live a high jump kick from Chop or Hawlucha at +2 with the Aurora Veil. And then we run max attack with Adamant because it obliterates him. I didn't need to run like Jolly because I already outsped everything as is once the hail was up. So next up we have Victini. Now Victini can absolutely obliterate him. Like I said earlier, Fire and Ice look really good against him, so it makes sense for me to bring a Fire type, a good Fire type like Victini. So we're bringing a especially offensive Victini this week actually, because the only, like his primary switch into a banded Victini is going to be a Alomomola because it's the perfect switch in to me once I'm locked in the V-Crate. I mean, Alomomola is a good switch into Victini, but not at the same time because even banded Bull Strike does a lot. So he doesn't really have many switch-ins to Victini, but Victini does kind of, Special Victini does bait in the Alomomola to come in, which is why I decided to run Special. And I didn't run Specs because I feel like I didn't want to be locked in, because if I locked myself in a Blue Flare, he just goes into Alomomola. So I decided to run Expert Belt. Thunderbolt will be hitting pretty hard then on the Alomomola, and Blue Flare will just like be up destroying everything because of the Expert Belt. So we're either running 112 HP, 4 in defense, max special attack, 4 in special defense, and 136 speed. Timid. It's the same thing with Keldeo. I put enough speed EVs to outspeed his slower things that I can outspeed, but not his faster things. So 136 allows me to do that. Allows me to outspeed Gligar, I think. And this is also nice because I'll outspeed Dragonite naturally without a Dragonite's boost, and I destroy it with a Glaciate, which is also very cool. So we're bringing T-Bolt, Blue Flare, Glaciate, and Psyshock. Thunderbolt, of course, allows us to do a lot to Alomomola, and it's just a neutral, nice hit against him. For example, against Mega Aggron and Thunderous Eye. And then Blue Flare as our Fire Stab, it just does a whole bunch to his team. 130 base power, oof, this thing is strong. It's just not a lot switches in on this Blue Flare. The only thing really is, I guess, a bulky Magmortar, and Alomomola. That's it. Those are the only switches to a Blue Flare he has. And then, like I said, Glaciate's there for, of course, Dragonite. And it's nice for lowering the speed of everything, especially Thunderous Eye and Hawlucha. And then we have Psyshock here for our last move. It didn't really need anything else. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to put my secondary stab here. Being Psyshock, and Psyshock is nice for a nice neutral hit on, like, most of his team, like Alomomola, Tangrowth, Gligar. So, yeah, mainly his bulky stuff. And I already explained my EVs. And next up, we have Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz making his debut for the squad as well. So we're bringing Leftovers, Overcoat with Roost, Foul Play, and Defog and Taunt. Now this is basically my primary Mega Aggron switch, and we have Taunt, so it can't get up rocks, or maybe if he's running like a Curse, Rock Policy. There's like a helicopter outside or something. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I'm hearing it. That's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Alright, back to this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, taunt allows me to taunt like a weird Mega Aggron set if he brings, like maybe double dance. That helicopter sounds pretty close. That's like right over my house. Can you hear that now? That's scary, man. Alright, ignore the helicopter. Yeah, like I said, taunt covers a weird Mega Aggron thing. And defog, of course, because I needed some sort of defogger because I have two of my main Pokemon are pretty weak to rocks, being Victini and Alola Ninetales. And since I'm probably going to be switching Victini in a lot, I don't want it to be worn down that fast because of the Stealth Rock. So I decided I wanted to defog on here. Foul Play is nice for Mega Aggron as well, because Air Slash isn't going to do anything. And it's nice for Hawlucha. Oh, by the way, this is like my primary Hawlucha switching as well. I mean, this thing doesn't like taking a +2 high jump kick as is, but it's the best thing I really have. But we're not running anything special for the EVs, just max defense, max HP, 4 Speed F with Impish. So nothing too special there. But yeah, Mandibuzz, it's just overall pretty good this match, I feel like. Deals with Drapion, Decidueye, Hawlucha, Dragonite, Mega Aggron. So yeah. And then we have Florges as our last mon. Leftovers with Flower Veil with Moonblast, Toxic Wish, and Protect. This is just an annoying anti-Thundurus set. It just deals with Nasty Ball Thundurus. Now, if he brings like Flash Cannon or Sludge Wave, that could be pretty bad, but it's whatever. And Toxic, of course, can wear down the thing. And Toxic is nice for wearing down the Alomomola as well. Now, originally, I had like a completely different set. I didn't even have Wish, or I didn't have Toxic and Protect. I had Aromatherapy and Defog, but I decided to just get rid of both of those moves for Toxic and Protect, and then I just put Defog on Mandibuzz. And nothing too special with the EVs here. Max HP, max defense, max special defense with Calm. Like I said, just primary Thunder switching, eats hits from that thing for days. And yeah, that's really it on the team. We got Keldeo, Ninetales, Sandslash, Victini, Mandibuzz, and Florges. So let me know what you think. Of course, I've already battled. I don't know why I even bother saying this because I'm going to end up saying it every week. But if you want to go ahead and throw your opinions on the team, you can go ahead. But it doesn't really matter because I already battled. But you know what? You can do it for fun. I applaud that. He could bring like Z-Fly Dragonite, which could be a problem for me. But it's whatever. Florges will still live a hit at +1 if he doesn't burn a Z move, of course. Since we're not even running physical defense with Florges. But yeah, I think I can win this match. He's 1-0. I'm 0-1. Yeah, that's really it. I feel like the matchup is in my favor here. Now, I could bring Webs because there's only hazard removal that'll come. Does Decidueye get Defog? I think it does. But Decidueye could come, so that could be Defog as well. But I was talking about bringing Arachnoid with Webs. But like, the thing that sucks about bringing Arachnoid with Webs, like the main things I'm scared of aren't affected by it. Dragonite, Hawlucha, Thundurus. So what would be the even point of bringing Webs? Besides, I mean, all those Pokemon will get outsped by things like Keldeo and Victini anyway, so there's no point of bringing Webs really. For Bombi, I don't see coming either. So like, whatever. Alright, I'm going to end off this video because like I said, I'm on a time crunch. So if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to click button down below. Let's hope we can bounce back from week 1, grab the dub here. But I'm going to get that out of here. Hope you guys have a beautiful day.